45 female journalists, bloggers, and women's rights activists in Sierra Leone on issues that have to do with online abuse, intimidation, and more. The National Coordinator for MRCG, Dr. Francis Sowa, says the training is geared towards raising awareness to make the digital platform safe and protect the rights of women. Salifu Cherno-Kamara reports.
According to the National Coordinator for Media Reform Coordinating Group, Dr. Francis Sowa, the Media Foundation for West Africa, with support from the Embassy of the Kingdom of Netherlands in Ghana, supported this training, which aims at increasing public awareness and respect for online rights, particularly for women in Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. The SLAG president encouraged the women to take advantage of the training, which will help them to stand out and fight against online abuse and exploitation. However, Dr. Francis Sowa stressed on the importance of the training.
We know, for example, that in the physical world, to a very large extent, society has been unfair to women in the sense that they have lagged behind in many areas. So if you also go to the digital world, even though in Sierra Leone we have more women than men in terms of statistics, you will see that because most of the women, for example, live in the rural areas, you don't have many women having access to online platforms. Where they do, they are unable to articulate themselves well, because when they begin to articulate issues, sometimes people want to tend to attack them, to threaten them, to bring the same old notion that women should be at home, women should not speak in public. That's the thing we're talking about. So sometimes it's not about attacks, it's not about abuses, but it is a mere attempt to want to tell the women to be silent because they're women. And we believe that in this day and age, the voices of women should be heard both in the online and offline platforms.
The training revealed that data by the International Telecommunications Unit shows that women using the internet globally is 48% compared to 58% of men, accounting for 17% gender gap. The participants included female journalists, bloggers, and women's rights activists. Some of them shared experiences and how they will use the knowledge.
In my own personal experience, I've faced a lot of intimidation and also stereotype, because there are some certain things that they will take it that you as a woman, you are not supposed to talk about. But when you look at these things, if you can't talk about it as a woman, then no other people will talk about it, no other person will talk about it, no other person will talk about it. So that's why you see there is the new wave of women journalists and bloggers in general, but they shy away.
If we go out on the streets and then we want to do vox pop, we want to talk to women, immediately they see this video or this mic, they will say, me, I need to talk, we'll go talk to the man. So this confidence is lacking in society. So today I've learned a lot how to, let me say, if I write something on my page or if I do a story, encouraging women to be more participating.
We've been crying and shouting all over the space, women support women, women this, sisters this. I think it's high time we put it to reality. We've been saying more than doing. See that your fellow women grow rather than pulling her down. When you disgrace a woman by putting her nudity on social media, you are categorically shaming yourself too, because we're from the same gender. We have virtually the same physique and everything, even though some people might be slim.
Salifu Cherno-Kamara, AYV News in Freetown.